So what brings you guys here to me?
Well, Trey actually suggested that we try couples therapy.
Hmm.
Yeah. How can I put it in words? Uh, say lately, her and I haven't really been seeing eye to eye. Miscommunications down along that line.
And do you feel the same, Medusa?
Yeah, our communication skills suck.
All right. Can one of you give me an example of how you find it that it's sucky? Is there a situation where you had a miscommunication?
I think our biggest problem, like, we would get into an argument, and one of us would decide to walk away.
And when you decide to walk away, do you ever think about coming back to resolve the issue, or do you just completely sweep it under the rug?
We
Either
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, we would try to come back and resolve the issue, but I say we do that like a couple hours later, type shit.
Yeah, but sometimes it feels like open ended. Like we didn't really get to the proper resolution.
Hmm.
All right. So I want to ask, what is the main problem that you feel that keeps happening between the two of you? You say that you have arguments. What are these arguments mostly about?
I feel like it's me because I just suck at communicating, and I don't know. I've been a very independent person majority of my life, so
Hmm.
um, you know, sometimes I don't want to say everything that's on my mind. Or if he asked me like where I'm at, we had an incident where he wanted to know where I was, and I didn't feel obligated to tell him.
And what is your thoughts on that, Trayvon?
Um, and with that incident, because I have told before, I have trust issues and PTSD. So you not telling me where you at and stuff like that, I feel like I'm an overthinker, so my mind just get to wandering around.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, do you trust Medusa?
Do I
Shit,
trust? Oh,
No,
does
I'm
he
talking about
trust? Oh, I'm sorry.
trust Medusa.
I trust her. It's just that's how my thought is.
Well, we're supposed to leave our past in our past. And I'm just going to be 100 with you. If you trusted your partner, you wouldn't have to feel the way that you're feeling. So you haven't really hashed out whatever happened in your past. And you actually need to work on that. That is something that you will need to work on so it doesn't come off onto her. Now, for you, Medusa, if you know this is the type of man that you're dealing with, there are certain sacrifices. I know you have a habit, but there are certain things that you need to do to reassure your partner that he has nothing to worry about. Even the minor things can become big things.
And that's understood. I'm actually surprised he said that he does trust me because he told me once upon a time that he doesn't. So this is news.
When he said that he doesn't, did he lash? Was he lashing out at that point?
I can't say it was a lash out because we it was a calm conversation. Like we weren't yelling
Hmm.
really, but there was like I guess a form of aggravation rather on both ends.
All right. So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, Miss Jennings, to tell Trayvon exactly the problems that you're having with him, and he has no room to interrupt. It would be your floor, so you're open to tell him everything. Let's just hash it out now so that we can figure out how to fix that. And then you'll get your turn after Trayvon. So you got your 2 minutes to have that floor. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, Trayvon, like you're not a bad person, right? I just think I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not sure on how to handle you or deal with you. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think my own personal trust issues and my independence does get in the way of trying to really understand you. So again, I feel like it's still a me issue, but like, don't ever threaten me again or threaten to kill me because yeah. then I won't have to shoot you. That's really it. I know you said 2 minutes, but that's really it.
That's all you have? Okay. All right, Trayvon, it's your floor.
Mm, I mean, I could say the same thing, vice versa, but I shouldn't also have to ask you multiple times where you at, or at the same time miss out a point also that you sat here and said that you don't trust me because I'm a nigga. So I don't know if there's any way of fixing that. If there is, please tell me. But I don't know if there's a way even changing that. 'Cause that's all I really want from you. To trust me, 'cause I ain't doing nothing else. And then both of us need better communication.
All right. Oh, just from the both of you. I have to put it down that we talking about shooting and things, but it does not get reported. It'll be between the three of us, but I have to put that on paperwork. Um, you won't have any cops on you. Don't worry about it. But shooting the one you love, do you love each other?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the word seems to only come out when we're intimate, though. We don't say it any other time, really.
Mm,
Maybe this is just a physical thing. I don't know what we're doing.
all right. What about you, Trayvon?
What, do I love her?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. You love her, but she doesn't seem to see that in a way. I mean, the only time that you guys show any type of love is through intimacy. Do you tell her outside of that on occasions? Do you show her that in small gestures, big ones, things like that?
Um, I ain't gonna lie. I try my best way to come up to show her, but telling wise, nah, I haven't.
Okay. So there's a reason why y'all together. So once again, I'm gonna give you the floor, Medusa, to tell him the things that you actually like about him.
All right, Trayvon, I do like how very understanding you can be when you want to be. You're very caring, attentive, um, and you have a great personality. I do like your personality and your humor. And I just think you're an overall good human being. I mean, clearly there was a reason why I was and have been attracted to you, right? So there's something there, but that's really it.
All right, Trayvon, your turn.
Mm.
Yeah, say the things that you like about Medusa.
Honestly, about her, I like everything about her, even when it comes to her flaws. Same thing that she said about me, her personality, humor, how outgoing she is, how motivated she gets, and how well she love protecting others.
All right, so Trayvon, I understand that you do have that caring type of thing going on, but with your trust issues, your caring could really show as overbearing and not in the best kind of ways. And that's with someone who knows how to be independent and you're forcing that upon them, that's going to continue to make them be like, okay, yeah, you're doing too much for me. If you could, a little bit, how many times do you ask of her location or what she's doing? How many times a day you think you do that?
Mm, Honestly, I don't even know, but I know it's not that many.
Mm,
Okay, either one of us will ask where each other's at.
mm.
Yeah, it was just that one incident where I just didn't want to tell him, and he was getting pissed off.
Because I someone because she would sit here and ask me where I was at. 'Cause I was still awake. So she had went to sleep. I went outside real quick,
Mhm.
and it was a friend outside. A friend told me an incident happened with another friend that's friends with me and her. Went to go check up on that friend. She was wondering where I was at. On my behalf, I should have told her, "Hey, I'm gonna go to her friend's house real quick, see what's going on."
Mhm.
But she started asking me where I was at. Told her I was at. She said she didn't believe me at first. I told her, I told her friend to tell her where I was at. I even told my friend to tell her where she was at. They told her. She still asked me a few times where I was at. Told her again. I was
Mm.
like, when me and her linked up face to face, I'm like, you could have just came to the spot. But she said she didn't want to come that time. Okay, understandable. So when I asked where you at, that's when the issues start going downhill.
Is that something that has started for you, Medusa? Is he right on that point?
Yeah, to a degree, he is right. And then, but he was adamant about figuring out where I was at. That was the thing. And he found me like twice, right? Two separate occasions he found me. And, you know, that's when the hostility and, the whole situation came about.
And when it comes to your application of walking away, that can be healthy, but hours at a time, it can get unhealthy because it can leave a person to start thinking and you overanalyze the situation and it might go into a bad turn. So you want to resolve the issue, say within the hour. After an hour, talk to one another. I know emotions might be flared or whatever, but you have to get it out and you have to be willing to listen to one another. I know one of you feel that you're right, somebody's wrong in the situation, or both of you are wrong in the situation. And if you can actually take that time to walk away and think, okay, where did I go wrong or where did I go? How could I have done this differently?
Right.
If you can try, Trayvon, if you ever feel like, okay, she's something, she may be doing something wrong, or, you start getting in your head, just take a step back and be like, okay, maybe she just doesn't want to say it right now, but she'll most likely tell me later on. You don't have to automatically assume that she's out there doing some dirt because whomever you dealt with before is not her. You have to start new with this person. You can't bring whatever you had in the past to her. It's not her fault, it's their fault.
All right.
All right. And you, Miss Jennings, you can't automatically assume that he's trying to keep tabs on you at all times and that you don't have any saying what you do. You do, but he's your partner. He would like to know, what if something happened to you and he doesn't know where you are? How would he know that if you haven't communicated that to him?
Right. That's a valid point.
So for now, when you guys are having a quarrel, do y'all have any type of safe word you would like to have? Like if something gets too heated, safe word, y'all drop whatever y'all doing and split just for that moment. Because it sounds like y'all can get pretty heated from what you're telling me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. We only had one major, you know, blow up, and that blow up is what led us to go here because we don't want to
Mhm.
go there anymore.
Mhm.
Like we don't want to get to that point. Well, at least I don't want to get to that point. I can't speak for him.
Right. Trayvon is quiet. You good over there?
I'm good. I'm just listening. I'm good.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, if y'all are feeling like using a safe word, any word of choice that y'all don't usually use in your vocab that will have that little red light switch in your head to split if you feel like you're going to get to that point where you had the incident that brought you here to me. So that way you don't have to go that extra mile. You can actually assess the situation before and then you can come back together.
Okay, that sounds good. We have to think
All
about
right.
that one.
I'm
Like,
just gonna throw out some strawberry, banana, I don't know,
okay.
cataclysma, kaleidoscope, whatever can get y'all to be like, what the fuck? But you like, okay, we doing too much. Let's pull back.
Right, right. I don't know. Trey, what do you think? Do you care at all?
What about a word?
Yeah. Does it matter to you?
Mm, I mean, not really, cause we could usually tell by a tone if something off.
Oh, of course, there's going to be
So,
something off that you guys had reached to a point that brought you here. So you weren't picking up those cues to stop yourself. So you need a word to stop yourself so that the other person knows, okay, I need to fall back. Let's pull back.
well, I don't know what word to use then.
All right.
That's
We'll use
between y'all.
kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope.
It's between y'all. Just want to give y'all some examples. But yeah, let's exercise that. And whatever you did not like, let that other person know, like, hey, this is something that was bothering me. Oh, crap. But yeah, this was something that was bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
So then that other person can know, because sitting around and not saying anything won't help anybody.
Right. That's true.